hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day so far. One second, let me just adjust my mic. There we go, perfect. Okay, so today we are back with more Ace Attorney for Throwback Thursday, and I am so excited to be back playing this game. I absolutely love this game, and I felt so bad that I bailed on yesterday's stream, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna get back into it on Thursday, we're gonna play some Ace Attorney, and just have a good old time. So, last time we left off, we wrapped up with we started streaming Ace Attorney last week, and we got through the first 2 chapters. So, we're just gonna dive right in onto this one, and see how it goes. We'll see how far we get. So, load the selected saved? Yes, we will. Let's just jump right on into it. Gra, you have disgraced me for the okay, not gonna let me read? Okay. I see how it is. Oh, that's right. This series. This Steel Samurai. How could I forget this Steel Samurai? In all of its glory. The way that this game series is referenced in like every Ace Attorney game, I think is actually hilarious. I think it's so funny. Alright, I got plenty of water for today because I know that it's going to be a lot of reading. Probably should have grabbed some snacks as well, but I could always do a BRB and grab some snacks. October 14th. October's coming for us too! What? It's been a week since the last Ace Attorney stream. Hello, Jaden! Welcome to the stream! It's great to have you. I hope you're doing well. I know there's not too many people in chat. Or actually, you might be the only one here right now, but I'm gonna do a shout out anyway. Shout out. I don't remember. I don't know if I have to do the asterisks or not. So, or not the asterisks, the at. So I'll just do shout out Jaded Fox. I hope that works. Yes, perfect. Okay, it works. Yes, but I wanted to give you a shout out. It's so good to see you. Let's see, have you been, Kelly? I've been all over the place today. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that you've been all over the place, but I hope you've been well. I saw you message me, but I'm like, between the vacuum machine and the laundry machine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Thank you for the shouties. Yeah, of course. It's no problem at all. It's no problem at all. You know, I totally take your time getting back to me. There's absolutely no rush. You know, you even told me yesterday that you were going to have a busy day, so don't even worry at all about it. You're totally fine. My day has been pretty good. To pretty much sum up what I sent you anyway, work was very interesting today. So I was scheduled for 6 hours, but I only worked 3 of them because as someone is doing yard work outside, I was scheduled for 6 hours today. I worked 3 of them, and then the other 3, I was pretty much on break. So for quick context, they're changing the way that things are at my job, but right now there's a lot of downtime in between them changing stuff around. So, but we also had corporate come in today, but once we finished what we needed to do, there wasn't really much for us to do. And the manager, he didn't want to get in trouble, so he kind of had us go in the break room for like over an hour, so that way corporate didn't see that like we weren't doing anything. And then after corporate left, he was like, "Hey, you guys can come back." But we still had nothing to do. He just didn't want corporate to see. I thought it was hilarious. Let's see. Thank you for the shouties. Yeah, of course. Yeah, today's been insane, but I'm glad to be here now. Hell yeah. No, it's so great to have you here, and I hope the stream could make the day a little less chaotic for you. It's always good to have you here. Alright, so October 14th. I can't wait for October in the real world, so let's just dive right on into October in the lawyer world. It's Maya! That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. I don't even remember how I did their voices. It's been a week. I don't remember how I did any of their voices. Alright. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh my god, I'm living in a world where now I'm older than Phoenix Wright. Or actually, I think I was older than Phoenix when I first got into the series, but that's besides the point. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. I think this is probably the best third case in the franchise. At least the most memorable. That's what I was thinking too. Because I'm trying to remember the other 2 games' third trials, and I don't remember them. I don't know if you know the third case thing. I'm trying to remember. Because aren't the third cases always, like, pretty big? I mean, obviously, aside from, like, the last cases in all the games. Alright, so now we're in Phoenix Wright's bedroom. The phone is ringing. Alright, that's enough of that. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Let me see. Oh my god, the second game's one is a slog. They're usually the kind of... Oh, yes, the kind of filler. Like, not connecting completely to the plot, though there is one exception. Yeah, no, that checks out. Because I even remember with this game, the third case is... This is, like, one of the longer cases that has nothing to do with the plot. But this one was tolerable. I think I remember the one in the second game. Wasn't the one in the second game, like, with the circus? That one I remember being very boring. Though there is one exception. Oh, god. Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Dink. Yup. Oh, god. Yeah, no, that case is a drag. The circus one. That one's the worst. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Wario of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who I forgot his name is Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Oh, she looks so sad. This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Ring, ring. Yes? Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Well, I probably could just go, but you always gotta read the dialogue. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No! We just don't have enough information! I love her. She's so great. October 16th. He looks like a lion! Every time I see him, this motherfucker looks like a lion. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. The sudden change of heart. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. Afternoon, isn't that evening at that point? But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. It doesn't even look like he was stabbed. It just looks like he has a hole, like, in his chest. Like, nothing back there, just a hole. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. Where's the blood? He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? Sniff. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, so let's go back. Move to the studio. October 16th, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security, and it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happened. Wait, I forgot. I forgot. I forgot she just rambles. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. There you go, Nick. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Alright, the studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts, enough to make you cry. Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 o'clock. They found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walks by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Welp. Back to the detention center. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. A suspect. Snoop. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, Sniff, but I swear to you on my mom's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Oh, my my voice cracks. Let me drink more water. There we go. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Yeah, of course. Powers' request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Let's go. Back to the studio. Present. Oh, I forgot I had to click present. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. Ah, there she is. Yup! She's fantastic. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Guide map of Global Studios added to the record court. Alright, let's go this way, yes. Ugh! That thing is so ugly. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Oh, I fucking remember hearing these birds. Oh, God. Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Aw. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. The investigation. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. Oh shit, I think that was Phoenix talking, my fault. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, what if that's true? No, Nick, if that's true. God damn it, I can't read. Anyone would think that oh my god, I can't read. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my bed, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence. What kind of decisive evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically slaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Alright. Wait, what? Let me see, it's this way, I believe. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. So do we get that from Gumshoe? No. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Jesus Christ. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense. Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. I have to sneeze, but it's not coming out. Let's examine this. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Well, alrighty then. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Did I go the wrong way? Hold on, let's go back. Outside Studio 1. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. I was so confused. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Yeah, but it's taped to the wall. Don't they usually have plaques? A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. I would hope not. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick! We'd try this! Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Slide. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. May as well be. Maya, I fucking love her. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Is that it? What the hell? I guess that's it. There's nothing else for me to scan. Alright, let's slide back. Oh, we'll go into the dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. Examine. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. He's always picking on her outfit. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Low-key felt that, though. Especially when it comes to sweets. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Alright, well now we can get into the other area. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? Alright, so I think... Oh, wait, the window. Or not the window, the mirror. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. Alright, let's go back. Move back to the employee area. Move back to the studio. Move to outside Studio 1. Move... God damn it. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. To the studio. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. The steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, let's start with the white tape. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton! Yeah, so don't touch it! Whoa, it's heavier than I thought! Hey, you! No touching that! Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know! Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We are lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can with WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Talk. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Not really. Like, you're not fucking investigating a murder or anything. Actually, there's something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? What the hell? I'm gonna just take care of that real quick. But I forgot I gotta click on the name. There we go. At least it was flagged anyway. Alright. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright, let's go see. I forgot we gotta go back through this way, then we gotta move, and we gotta go back through this way. Doing different voices is gonna be so hard. I feel like it's gonna get to a point where everybody just sounds the same. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 11 p.m., correct? 11 p.m. No, 1 p.m. And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me quick. You better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no tomorrow, saying this and that the other thing. Well, that I knew a thing or two about respecting your elders back in the day. It's a shame you... Did she just pass out? Oh no, she left. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Move to the... Wait, what? Oh. Examine. Damn, you rapping. Hi, Kev. It's good to see you, Pookie. I hope you're doing well. She was talking very fast. I was trying to keep up. I couldn't even do that much. The computer that runs the studio cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? No! Let's leave it alone. It's not like we're investigating a murder or anything. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick. Or you know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. 307, why not? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Oh my god, I guessed and I got it right. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, there's only the one in the computer. Powers is question mark, photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had someone it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Oh wait, doesn't this trial have 3 days, if I remember correctly? I don't know, I remember this one being long. And now we save. Order in the court. Phoenix, your boyfriend is back. Oh fuck, what were all the voices that I gave for everybody? God damn it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. I'm gonna mess up all of these voices. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. Oh, we know, you have to move quite a lot in this fucking case. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Scusi. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Nah. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Samurai spear was added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. This fucking music, man. I love this music. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Here we go. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. I fucking love this screenshot. Hold on. I need to take a screenshot of this because I fucking love this. This shit's so funny. There we go. Oh, hold on, I lost the game. Alright, there we go. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, I was an Oldbag. Still how the other children would make fun of me. Believe it? But there was this boy, the captain of the chess. He called me an Oldbag while I just... Thank you! Objection. I object to this witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yesy, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Alright, here we go. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. For poor Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Edgy poo. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. My fucking god. You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Oh, yes, Your Honor. Jesus Christ, I can't read. Okay, so I don't remember which one it is. Let's see. On the day of the murder, arrived a Hammer running errands. But the announcement interesting because a certain man walked right by me. It was Powers. Present the photo, because you can't tell that that's Powers in the costume. God damn it, no, I didn't want to look at it. I wanted to present it. Okay, good, that was the right one. Let me get this straight, Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Yeah, of course. Didn't your mama teach any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Humph! Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. The old witness? I fucking love it. This shit's so funny. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth's speechlessness. Oh my god. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Rip Scruffy's salary. Right? Poor Scruffy. When does he start getting called Scruffy? The second game? That shit's hilarious. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Yes, Francisca. I'm so excited to see her again. I fucking love her. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That, out of context, that sounds a little something. Okay, I never say anything I don't mean. The morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Why didn't anybody say this before? Oopsies, no, not present. Press. Trip and fall? Yes. And to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. Broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Press. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. Oh wait, oopsies, I didn't mean to do that. Just press her and see if I can shake a conviction. Yeah. He broke one of the props. What prop did he break? He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. The samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily I was there to fix it with my- luckily I was there to fix- I can't read. Oops, I lost the game. Luckily I was there to fix my- Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. God damn, why fucking I not read that one sentence? This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough. Oh, okay. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're right, Are you sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Tut tut tut. And allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. No, poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw... no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Yes, that was true. The only person I saw... Press. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right? No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... if they had, I would have seen them. They have to present something. How do you know that? Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave notice to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Alright, so I have to present something. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, is there no, wait, what the fuck? What about the people? Isn't there usually... Do we just have to present the photo again? Oh shit, yeah, I guess so. Hold on. Look at this photograph. One more time. I couldn't resist. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day, and yet there was only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Eh? Me? You watch your mouth, you whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy poo, or edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some helpy you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. And she just so happened to remember. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. I fucking love Maya. Every day I have one other important job to do. I go through this, check them, and are there any photos that are suspicious? Come to think of it, I remember throwing... Oopsies. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information. I love how she's calling the fanboys freaks as if the show isn't made for kids. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, You must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and... They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. Kids! So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on the way to the studios that day? One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear? Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right? As I said, I didn't pay him much attention. I didn't pay him mind much. What the fuck I don't even know. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Because it's a fucking kid! The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant of Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Oh, fuck. I want to say the boy. It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah! Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Alright, so it was wrong, I figured. Okay. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. May we move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please. Very well. Go ahead. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that— Fuck! So, it's not the boy, but I feel like— I don't think it's the assistant girl. Because I have no proof that she was there. But the security lady... I don't... I feel like none of these are right anyway. Let's just go with the assistant girl. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Power's injury? Powers and his poor hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me. What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Ugh. That kind of takes the legs out from under that case. Mr. Wright, God fucking damn it. Alright, well, last one. The security lady. I fucking guess. It was the security lady. Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about that injury. The security lady. Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? I feel like I keep fluctuating her voice. I'm trying to, like, nail it, but I apparently cannot do an old lady voice. Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objective and new damning evidence? Oh no, my watch is dying. Yeah, well, hold on. Let me plug that into charge, actually, before I forget. Where did I put that charger? It's right... No, that's not it. Where did I put the charger? Hello. Where... Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Alright, good. I just don't want to forget to charge my watch later. So let's unplug this. I love using my Switch dock as like a charging station. I think it's funny. I think it gets more use out of that than me actually playing it. Unfortunate. Once more games come out for it, then I'll be able to play more. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get Pokemon ZA the day of release, but I definitely want to try and get it at some point. Okay. And then we plug the... Or not plug the watch in, but we hook the watch. There we go. Alright, and now the watch is charging. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Let me see, I'll get it, but I'll not stream release day. Honestly, that's fair. I don't think I'm gonna stream ZA either. Pokemon games I kind of tend to play on my own. Like, even, well, then again, I wasn't streaming when Scarlet Violet came out. But, like, even with, I prefer to stream, like, classic Pokemon games, like, on emulators and stuff. But as for, like, with games like ZA and Scarlet and Violet, I prefer to play those off-stream. Plus, a lot of people are going to be streaming it, so it's like, it's just going to get drowned out anyway. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. A second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. Even though I just accused him like 5 minutes ago. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. But proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You've proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. The spear. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... what was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Pat. Wait a second! I was about to say, I don't remember that being the end. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm done talking. Even Maya's like, the fuck? Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. That shit is so fucking funny. Whenever Edgeworth is caught off guard, shit's fucking hilarious. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court up until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Witness the power of the old bag is fucking hilarious. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer at lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. He is not a happy camper. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings of the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Adjourned? It's adjourned. I think it's my accent. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I say, sniff. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trials as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks guys, sniff. To be continued. Alright, so I'm gonna save right here, but I am starting to get hungry. It has been a minute since I had my lunch at work today. So let's save real quick, and then I will be right back to grab some snacks. It's a little early for dinner, so I'm just gonna grab some snacks to hold me over for the rest of stream, and then I'll just have dinner after stream. Alright. And there goes the plane. Hopefully not picking up on camera. Time for foods. Hell yeah. Food's important. It's time for noms. Alright. I will be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. I got my snacks. And now we can continue on. Hopefully the snacks aren't too loud in the microphone. I apologize in advance. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say you think WP's got a chance? Oh no, say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Yeah, I'm not even about talking. Let's just go. Is she gonna be there angrily waiting for us? Oh no, isn't she in the detention center? Oh wait, no. She would have been if the trial ended where it did before, but it did not. No one's here. Right. Oh shit, no, they do still have her. Oh, that's right, because they weren't able to not prove that she didn't. No, they were not able to prove that she didn't do it. So now that she's a suspect, she's in custody. I forgot that's how the law works. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. I would have ate them. Yay for snacking! Hell yeah. Alright, so outside Studio 1. Rip Oldbag, right? Stares at donuts. Oh, I would have devoured them. I wouldn't have given a fuck. Listen, if she's gonna be in custody, they're gonna go stale anyway. So, may as well. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion after today's trial. I'm sorry, what was that? Hold on. Isn't there an option to pull up the text? Is it T? No, it's not. Alright, well, I just skipped that one. Or is it D for dialogue? Damn it! I tried. Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. I was about to say, so help me God if they are not allowed to get to Studio 2 because of this fucking tree that they can go around. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? There are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. No comment at all about the one that's very obviously bent over compared to the rest of them. Okay. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Okay, that's all for that. And then slide. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license. Well, look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? You know, I will say, having an attorney's badge is more impressive than having a driver's license. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they eat T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. If they had T-bone steaks, where are the bones? Alright. Slide. Back. We go back to Studio 1, maybe talk to the girl. Yeah, that's what I figured. I would imagine that she's still here. Hold on, I'm gonna just have a piece of this. There we go. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Oh, here we go. This is what I think it is. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Is that was the start of the whole stepladder debate? Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Oh, leave her alone. She's fine. The outline where Jack Herman's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least if we absorbed most of it. And then we saw all that. I guess I didn't look at these last time, but I know I looked through all this. Or no, I think I was going to, and then the girl came in. Okay. I guess to the detention center? Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. You can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes, Sniff. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see, Sniff. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Anything that I could present to him? What about this? Regarding this photograph, yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right, Sniff. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room, right? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Now where? No, I don't need to go there. Employee area? Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Oh, ho, ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught this security lady? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that dream. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh, well I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kinda sorry for him though, don't you? What, you wanna rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Listen, let kids be kids. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hey, yeah! There! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. Damn, it just fucking disappeared. The drain grate is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Alright, maybe if we look at these, it'll prompt her to say something. Remains of the other days, I just got it, everyone's probably starting to clean up, T-bone. No, she didn't say anything, okay. Back. Move. Dressing room. This is where the steel samurai costume was, on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh, she's got a point. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. I'm trying to think, what else is there left to do? Array of cosmetics. We read all this already. These snacks, they've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks, they're meant to be eaten. That's new. What else? Do I go back to the main gate? Oh, hello. Ho ho, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? No, I have nothing to present. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Da, da, da. Turned off for the day. Back. Alright, move, I guess? Not here. Not here. Studio 1. Nothing here. Studio 2. Oh! Some here. This place is deserted. Crash! Eek! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Well, it's the assistant now, so not like she gonna give a fuck. Especially since they're trying to clear, Will Powers. Oh, wait. God damn it. No, not bad. Go back. Talk. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Didn't you say it was in the employee area? Was it? Where the fuck? Where am I going? Back. Fuck, I already forgot where I'm supposed to go. Hold on. Trailer door's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. Yeah, so wouldn't it be here? Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. What do you mean next time? Oh, maybe if we present the badge. God damn it. What if we go from one area and then we go back? Fuck! How do I get that key? I don't remember. I don't think there's anything that we can present. I think you need something else to convince her. Let me see. Do I show her the spear? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop. It's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I could think of? Oh shit, that didn't help. If I recall, you need something to convince her. If I recall correctly. That's what I was thinking too, but I can't figure out what. Let me go back to, an item you don't have yet. Damn it! How am I supposed to get it? Fuck. It's like vaguely coming back to me because now I do remember you do give her something, but I forgot what it is. Is it? Let me see. Oh wait, can I? Oh wait, detention center. Damn it. I thought maybe Will Powers would give us something. Fuck! I vaguely remember us having to give her something, though. No. I thought maybe that would be like a help thing throughout the chapter. Okay. Oh, here we go. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. That's what I remember. I think the kid gives us something. What the fuck? Who are you dudes, LMAO? Ah! I forgot about him. I could have went the rest of my life forgetting that he was in this chapter. I thought it was the kid at first. Oh god, I hated him. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. It's Queen from Delta Room, but a different character. Nah, this is Birdly. If I had to personify Birdly, this would be Birdly. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the least shows the Steel Samurai. Mine, read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry. Yeah, Burgley. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine, Raffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Ew. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rocks. Rocks or is what? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Buffer overrun. Yes, it's coming to me, Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle, LMAO. The Pink Princess? Why has it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. I don't even want to voice him. I want to be done with him. I don't like him. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck-sores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that means that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. The bigwigs. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. So what did that do for me? Do I show the badge? No. Oh wait, maybe this present? This is WP, right? How do you know? Well look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh right, the director would know about the injury, he was there. Aha! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. The fanboy. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Security guard, I can't see the computer. Hey, no touching. Guess I'd better investigate there later. Damn it. We need those keys. You know, don't go there. Ugh, I have to fucking double check everything now. Just to make sure that there aren't randomly people popping up. Damn it. Well, now what? Oh, here we go. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through the drain. Hey, Kiddio? What's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me! Okay, then what's the last line he said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy, like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddio. Watch it! What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait, let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Huh? Where's that old twin bag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick! That was her! So stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped! Maya sure looks happy. Please! Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key! The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Okay, so we were able to get the trailer key, but if I do remember correctly, there is something that we have to give to the assistant later, so... Alright, back. Move. Outside Studio 1. Move. Outside Studio 2. Slide. Examine. The door. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. I sure fucking hope so. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. Oh, yeah! I forgot about her. Eek! So someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who met you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Alright. Back, you scary lady, right? Okay, so back. Studio 1. Examine. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits on. I've always wanted to sit one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white. Oh, I thought that was the script. Ah, where's the script? Back. No, studio. Employee area. Slide. Where the fuck? No. You know, it's just the tabloids thing. Okay. Where? Do I have to find her script? I feel like I do. I probably should have tried talking to her a little bit more. Let's see. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. No clues here. The glass is frosted, I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Yeah. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Oh, I think it assumes you do left. I think it assumes you do right to left instead of left to right. Alright. So let me see. I still don't think she will talk. Oh, wait, no. There was more dialogue. Okay, hold on. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Ms. Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manella, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her, Sniff. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Okay. So I jumped the gun and started moving around when I should have just talked to her the rest of the way. I thought she was just going to keep saying the same thing. I should have just kept talking to her, though. Alright, go back. Go back and the employee area. And the dressing room. And present. Give the weird fuck this. Here. I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick. It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Now I have to look for it. See, it's not here. Wait a minute, hold on, don't fucking tell me. Studio. Move. Outside Studio 1. Move. Inside Studio 1. We're back at the crime scene. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Tell me that this is it. Hey, look! That's the chair. No, I saw that already. Director Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. I said that was the script like 5 or 10 minutes ago, but I had to do this stupid extra fucking dialogue. That's Ace Attorney in a nutshell for you. Between Ace Attorney and Danganronpa, I don't know which game does it worse. Probably Danganronpa. I'm going all the way back. Here's your fucking script. Here, we found it. Your script. Script handed to D. Vasquez. Lurky, let's see, Gonna is vibing and having a good time. I'm gonna have to fix that for sure, but Gonna Lurky's to get the dinner going here, BRB, for sure. Definitely get that dinner made. I gotta figure out what I'm having for dinner tonight, too. It might just be ravioli or something. Or actually, if I'm going to my sister's place, I might pick up food on the way over, but we'll see. It also depends on if I'm actually staying there long or not. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Maya's not happy. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Oh, because of the fucking tree. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right. That. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. You couldn't just go around it! Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you all could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in the studio, in Studio 1 at 2:30. Oh, fuck, I need water. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Studio, move, Wright and Co. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are... oh, Jesus, squeezy. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. It's Mia! With more cleavage than ever. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you, losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Alright. Let me see. Oh, I got a text. Let's see. Hi, Mia! Okay. Everybody loves Mia. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Studio. Oh, shit. I forgot she was chasing him. F. Alright, I'm not doing all that. Oh my god, I just remembered the Game Grumps remix, when they were playing this playthrough. I believe it was Dan that was voicing her, and then he was saying that, and then for some reason they turned it into a fucking song. I thought that shit was hilarious. What's wrong? Alright. Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll, lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. The hostage. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running around, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back. For this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag, No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, I wonder. The key. Miss Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Okay. Just be sure to give it back. Aw, shit. Shit, I got nothing to fucking give her. Alright, well here's the part where we have to fucking start exploring everything again. Alright, so no. Let's see, nothing here. Oh, she's gone. Alright. Outside Studio 1. Studio... They couldn't have made this any more, like, not obnoxious. Okay, something's here. It's the kid! Hey! And he's gone. Hey, you! Wait a sec! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Thank you, Mia. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she? Hey there, would you mind helping us out, please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? What? All these things I'm supposed to be giving to people, I got nothing. You want this photo? You want the photo of the Ace Attorney? You want the photo of the Steel Samurai? Here you go. Hey, it's the Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Fuck. Can I show you my badge? What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? You were a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man. All these fucking trades I gotta be making with people. You're still here. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck can I give that kid? Oh, well, I gotta come back here for some. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh, well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. Oh, yeah, another day. Ah! Alright, and she's done talking, right? Yeah. You want the photo back? Well, at least she's consistent is fucking funny. Alright. So, let's see. Don't need to go there, don't need to go there. We need to give him something, but I have nothing to give him. Yeah, you want the spear? The samurai spear, that's totally cool! I wish I had one too! This kid and Maya would get along great. Where the fuck did the assistant go? I'm trying so hard to not have to pull up a walkthrough for this. Westside Studio 1. Nothing here. Inside Studio 1. Pretty sure we've seen everything already, though. Okay, so it's not here. Actually, hold on. Let's examine Mr. Monkey. Yeah, no, that's none. Okay. I said Studio 2. Mr. Food. Slide. In the trailer. We already looked at all this. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice but to look up a walkthrough because I've looked at everything. I've talked to everybody. Will Powers isn't even at the detention center. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Move. Right and code law offices. Let me see what Mia says. Get to talk to the boy. Cool. So all we've got is talk to the boy, but the boy needs something and Old Bag needs something, but I don't know what the fuck either of them need. Here, well now that we hold on, let me go back. Oh wait, never mind. No, I can't even present people, even if I wanted to. Okay, let me pull up a walkthrough real quick because this is starting to get annoying. Like I'm not gonna like go ahead for everything. Oops, he's not episode 1. Oh damn it! No, not episode 1. Okay. 3. Okay. Oh my god, that's what I was supposed to do? That's so... who would know this? Who would know that that's what I was supposed to give to her? The card key? Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Oh, because she said she wanted to go to Studio 1. Oh my god. I feel like that connection is not that obvious, though. Right. A card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Phew! I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. If you'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Lend her the card key. We don't need to fucking go into Studio 1 anymore. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to pay to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Okay, so now we got the cards. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling toward the studio. Okay. Oops, just kidding. No! I fucked it up. No! Okay. Move. There we go. Move. Employee area. Move. Dressing room. Present these. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my You are, huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of a fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium, rare, but I feel like we're talking about stakes. Okay. Now where do I go? Oh, thank God. I was about to say. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she is the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Now, she just has huge tits now for no reason. Okay, here you go, you want some cards? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Yeah, don't trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. And this is for you. Okay, cool. We got the rare card. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Alright, there we gotta go. Oh, where are we going? Oh, back to the kid. Employee area. Dressing room. Present. Here you go. See this card? Yeah, so, wait. That's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You've got to give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Card been given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Okay, the Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Will Powers is acting. Well, I've never even seen a full episode of that dumb show. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers. Whoa, that's totally hardcore. You're calling me hardcore? What else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album. Samurai scrapbook. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those are stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. Was in there for maybe a half hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we could say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. If you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! And Gumshoe just kidnapped a kid. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now I have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Okay, so it is 3 episodes. God damn it. We are going to save. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Alright. Let me save. And go back. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. I can't believe that's a line in this game. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. That's for damn sure. The court is now in trial for the session of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence by proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Ugh. Get him out of here. Okay. I just had to sip some water. Will the witness name his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob. Raffle. This is Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in that meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I don't remember how this goes. This is gonna be such a pain. I can already tell this is gonna be a pain. I'm not 9 in the morning. Pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Well, I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix, if this alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Okay. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW? For what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? I'm sorry. I was trying to eat a chip in the most, quietest way possible, but it was a big chip, so I don't want it to do a loud crunch into the microphone. Okay. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh, yeah. The security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Raffles. Roffs. Is that even a real one? Roffs? Rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. And I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Could you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Yeah? What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in area oh my god. As the same as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, man, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image will carry me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts this testimony. I'll press on that one in a bit more. We were in the meeting. Pretty sure no one left their chairs. Maybe I do have an idea. Press him harder. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Huh. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Raffle. It was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Yeah. Oh, no, I feel like that's enough time. Why is that? Only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Alright, let's just do it in order. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Press. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak? What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Let me see, Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to the Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? Someone had to have. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook when the trial is over, Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen up. I would kill to hear Edgeworth unironically say Mrs. Monkey's head. When it wasn't a Mrs., it was a Mr. Whoa, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. And I'm afraid you lose this round. God fucking damn it. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Good, please. Goodbye! What? It's over. You get him the fuck out of there. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Ugh, so much reading! What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. In your opinion, do you think that voice acting in future games for the franchise would kill the vibes? Or do you think it would be cool? I think what they could do like a half and half, kind of how they have it in Danganronpa. Because I think it would be really cool for these characters to have voices, but I don't think they need to be voiced for the entire game. Because some part of it is also nice that you can also like read the dialogue and voice act it yourself. Oh, I haven't played Danganronpa, unfortunately. Damn. But you know, like in Danganronpa, they only do the voicing during the trials themselves. Whereas, like, the investigations and stuff, like, they have, like, their little, like, sound clip, but, they don't talk, like, the whole thing. It's only in the trials. So, it wouldn't be, I feel like a balance would be good, like, not the whole game be voiced, so that way other people can still do the voice if they want to. And, also hear, like, what people, or, like, what the studio or company has in mind for these characters and their voices. Plus, they could also always make the voice acting optional. Because I'm pretty sure in Hades, the voice acting is optional. Like, you can choose to turn off the voice acting that they did. Your remark earlier made me think about it. Yeah, drinking so much water for this. But hey, it's worth it. Water's good. I will definitely have to end stream at the 3-hour mark then. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this trial before then. I might have to stop like in the middle of it or towards the end of it because I do have to dip at the 3-hour mark, but we will see how far we get. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai hero to children everywhere, after all. You... Thanks, Sniff. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. I fucking love her. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might... The defense! We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Yeah! Defense! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of the... I think my lights just flickered. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates! Will the witness state his name and grade in school? His name and grade in school instead of occupation. That's fucking hilarious. Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. He is phenomenal at getting people to say their names right off the bat. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Yeah, make a note of it in the court record. That way I could use it to present. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. His testimony is gonna be, I saw the Steel Samurai kill the evil magistrate. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Phew, if I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Kid really just said, I keep this camera with me everywhere. Oh, if only I had my camera that day. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. He is tougher than Larry was. Because didn't Larry... No, was Larry crying during the testimony? No, I think that was, like, right before. What is it? Good, the music stopped. I got it right. Hey, I didn't have to do no bullshit pressing. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I have a camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Ah? Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright. My camera. Go to the action, couldn't take my eyes off of it. Let me see. I'm gonna just press all of it. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away? Not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham. So the bad guy attacked from first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? And then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press harder! He didn't kill him with a kick. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? You missed the most important part. Oh, fuck you and your objection. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated clearly what he saw. Quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you could figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. You have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? The camera. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. No shit! Right, I'm surprised that they didn't point that out sooner. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. He's so real for that, though. Fuck the real world. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That camera doesn't have a fucking lens. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Phoenix learning what it's like to be a fucking quote-unquote hero. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be some- yeah, I already know. No! I didn't mean to do that! Fuck. Okay, I didn't realize it would continue on like that. Okay. Alright, let me see. Can I? Alright, we'll save. Okay. I know that we're getting close to the end of this trial, but unfortunately I am going to have to end stream here because I do have some things that I need to do tonight. Let's make sure we save. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream again. As always, I really truly do appreciate it. The support means everything to me. As always, whether you came in at the beginning, came in towards the end, whether you were chatting or lurking, no matter what, I truly, truly, really appreciate any and all support towards my streams. They really mean everything to me. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Initially, I was going to be doing Animal Crossing, but I believe I will be doing a collab with Jaded tomorrow in chat. I believe, if I remember correctly, we are going to be doing Peak at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'm very much excited for that. I have barely played Peak. I believe I've only played it once so far. And I ran off on my own and did terrible. So I didn't really know what I was doing in that game. So I'm hoping that I could learn some things when I play tomorrow with everybody. Let's see. I kind of want to do a raid today. Oh, I know somebody that we could raid. Okay, so we're gonna raid Mary Forsythia. She is currently doing a water park simulator game. I didn't realize that she'd still be streaming. So let's drop on in and show her some support with that. Let's see. I just wanted to see, make sure it loads. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to start raid. I'm gonna hold off on the raid messages only because I want to try and wait for like a bigger group of people to do a raid message with. But yeah, so let's get this raid started. Perfect. Oh, I hope that she's not ending stream soon. Let me see. Or actually, let me mute desktop audio quick. Okay, no, she's talking about something else. Okay, I thought she was about to end stream. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, but yes, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.